Good morning. Just kidding, maybe your evening, maybe your afternoon, doesn't matter, but welcome to my channel. It's Jonathan here, and as promised, today I'm gonna make something interesting. I'm gonna make bubble tea, or specifically the boba, from scratch. So let's go. Boba or bubble tea can be very intimidating because usually you got it from stores, you got it from your boba shop, and you don't really know how to make it. Boba is actually easier to make than you think. We just need 3 ingredients. That's the right word. 3 ingredients here. We have tapioca starch, we have light brown sugar, and we have water. So the first step is you want to boil the water. As the water is boiling, by the way, this is half a cup of water, just so you know, and we're gonna add a 1/4 cup of sugar, brown sugar in, just like that. Boil until all the bits and pieces are dissolved. Stir it so it doesn't burn. Now, as you can see, everything is dissolved, and now you want to add 1 cup of tapioca starch. Put this in bit by bit. Whoop. And then we want to mix everything until you have no water left. Sort of like a cake dough. Dude, this thing is heavy. The tapioca is not fully mixed all together, but that's okay. As long as all the water is gone and the brown sugar is gone as well. And now you want to move this into a parchment paper. I mean, literally you can have just put, tapioca starch on your cooking table. That's completely fine, but I want to use this so we can stay clean. So we can put this here. Before that, we want to add a splash of tapioca starch, just so that this thing won't stick here, and then when you peel it off, it sticks there, and boom, there you go, your boba is gone. Now just spread it all over.
You'll see the steam coming.
Woo! It's so hot. So hot. Alright, let's do this. 1, 2. Oh, I can't do it. It's so hot. Woo. Oh. Okay. Boom. Yes. Okay, now just need to knead dough until it looks nice. Everything mixed together. And you have to do this while it's warm. So don't skip this step. I know it's gonna take some time and some effort and energy, but it's important for the food to be processed correctly. Ow! It's still so hot, oh my god. After you knead the dough, you see like it's all mixed, it's all brown. You can't really see any residual white pieces of the tapioca starch. Now you just need to take a little bit from the chunk and then make something like really long, like that. And then just make a circle. Put some tapioca starch, make a circle, and then boom. This part, it's a little time consuming because you gotta make, tiny circles from this big chunk into small little bobas. So yeah, we're gonna do that in a little bit, and then we're gonna continue the process of cooking the boba. Okay, so we rolled the dough and now we have small little bobas, as you can see. I think my boba is a little bit uneven because everything is handmade, but I think from the eyeball perspective, I think this is fine. So we're currently boiling the boba. We're just gonna have to wait 15 minutes. Here I have up my phone and I'm gonna set a timer to 15 minutes. Right there, and start. There you go. So I'll see you back in 15 minutes.
15 minutes later.
Okay guys, so JK, this is our first time making this boba. So 15 minutes is not quite right. I think because the boba is fresh, it cooks way faster, and yeah, I don't think it's 15 minutes. It looks like almost like a porridge, as you can see. We're gonna remake it. We have more, so we're gonna try like 1.5 minutes maybe, just until they rise, and then after that cool it down. The right one is after all the boba rises when the water was boiling. That's the time when it's cooked. So you know it's cooked if it goes to the surface of the water while it's boiling. And then after that you move it to the ice water to stop the cooking process of the boba. So the boba will be not only soft but also chewy. I kind of left a little bit of boba water. It's like pasta water, but this is like boba water. So that way it's like a little bit sweet still, and you don't really waste everything. So just a little bit of this, and then I'm gonna add like a 1/4 cup of brown sugar. This is for the brown sugar mix that we're gonna use later. And then just let this dissolve all the way through. Not only dissolve, but let it thicken a little bit. After the ice water, we have to make sure that the boba goes into another bath of brown sugar. That way you can taste the sweetness and the thickness of the brown sugar in your boba drink. Just a small simmer. Just wait until like 2 to 3 minutes max. That way you don't overcook your boba like me. You don't want that to happen again. Just make sure all the brown sugar goods are soaked into the boba. The boba is warm and good and ready to be served. We are all ready with the boba. And now all we need to do is cup it. I want to say plate it, but we're not using a plate. So I'm gonna ask my cousin Nikki to do it. Just go in like that and then go around. So make sure the cup goes around like that. All the brown sugar spread. I think our brown sugar is a little bit on the thinner side. And it's light brown sugar, so if you guys are wondering why our drink is not as dark, it's because we're using light brown sugar instead of dark brown sugar. So if you want your drink to be darker, then you guys should use the dark brown sugar instead. Now all you gotta do is add milk of your preference. If you like milk, you can add more. If you're like me, you don't really like milk, you can add less milk. After adding your milk or your milk tea or whatever your favorite drink is, bam! There you have it. The boba milk tea or boba drink or your favorite boba tea or milk, whatever you call it. Okay, so that's how you make bubble tea from scratch, especially the boba. So I'm super proud of my boba. As you can see, I think although it's very identical from each other, I think it's still very chewy. The texture is great, and I think it takes a lot of effort to make it. So I'm very proud with the result. So you definitely should try making your boba at home since it's coronavirus and every boba shop is closed, and I know you crave boba so much because boba is dear to you like it is dear to me. That is it from us. I hope you enjoy. I hope you are staying safe with your family, and I hope you enjoy your own boba. So if you like the video, click the like button down below and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much guys. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.